Welcome back to Black Cat Crypto Club, everybody. My name is Drake. Today we are going to get into this Tangem wallet that I just got in the mail. I'm going to give you guys kind of an unboxing of this and my first impressions and honest opinion on how this works. So, before we get to that, guys, always please remember to go over and donate to Emery Farm. We're spotlighting them this month, and I am doing a raffle for these guys this month. So for every $5 that you donate over to Emery Farm Sanctuary, you're going to get an entry into this raffle, and the raffle is for a hand-drawn picture like this. Custom hand-drawn picture. You send in a picture of your pet, a cat, dog, whatever, and they do a custom portrait of this. So this is very, very cool, guys. They do some great work on these. So please, yeah, go over and donate to them. Every $5 gets you an entry into that raffle, and you can send a picture of your donations to me at DrakeP269, either over on X or Instagram or Threads. So please do that, guys. We need to get some help out to these animals. Always appreciated on my end. All right, so let's get into the unboxing of this Tangem hardware wallet. You can kind of see at the bottom there, I got the 2-card set. You can get a 3-card set just depending on how many backup cards you do want. They don't sell a 1-card set because they think that you should have a backup. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will lose your crypto if you lose those cards, but we will get into that later. I'm just going to open this up. So we've got the 2 cards here, and then it looks like we've got some instructions. Getting started. Download the Tangem app. Tap the card to your phone. Okay, so I'm going to get into all of that, and I'm going to give you guys my impressions. Okay, first thing that I noticed was that when I went to scan, I downloaded the app. When I went to scan the card, it kind of walks you through all of this. Very easy to do. But when I went to scan the card, the animation on the app was telling me to scan it clear up at the top of my card, and I couldn't, nothing was happening. So I took off my case. I thought maybe my case was interfering. Still wouldn't read. And then, like a dummy, I realized that it was further down here in the center of my phone. Some phones might be up top where the animation was kind of showing. Just know that is kind of a thing. The next thing that I got into was in the app, you have the choice between doing kind of a traditional setup where you have the 12-word seed phrase, and you have to write that down, keep it safe, all of that. The other way is a private key, which they do not reveal that key to you. So nobody has access to that privately generated key. Now there's ups and downs to both sides of that. With the private key, you don't have to write anything down. You don't have to remember anything. And their thinking there is that if you don't have access to it, you can't be socially hacked, lose it, or give it out on accident to anybody. So that's actually very easy, very user friendly. But there is the downside that if you lose these 2 cards, then you're kind of SOL. So that's the ups and downs of that. I chose for the 12 seed phrase, the kind of the traditional form of that where I wrote down all of the 12 words, and I keep that secure. I have a lot of different wallets, guys, so I am kind of used to that, and I kind of trust myself with keeping all of that very secure. So just depends on what you want. If you do choose the traditional form like I did and write down your seed phrase, you do have to keep that safe. But if you lose these cards, if you lose your 2 cards, you do have that chance to back it up. You can either get a new card, or you can even back up your wallet to another hardware wallet, like the Engrave or the Elipal, Ledger, so on and so forth. So just depends on your preference level, what you're comfortable with. Kind of a cool option to have, to be honest. So that was the second thing. The third thing was, guys, was with this card, it's completely air gapped, right? So you're not having to plug anything into this. You don't have to update anything to this. It's very different from my old Ledger wallet. And this thing, guys, first of all, you've got to have the cord. And my cat, one of my cats, loves to eat cords. So always an issue here on my end. But you have to have the cord. You have to plug this into your computer. You have to have your computer up to date. You have to have the app up to date. And then you've got to, figure out the interface with these 2 buttons, scrolling through your wallet, entering passcodes with the 2-button thing. It's just not very easy. With this, guys, it's an app in your phone. All you do, you just scan it to your phone and you authorize. There's biometrics. So to get into the app, there's layers of security here, guys. You've got to do a biometric or a passphrase. You've got to get into the app that way. And then to initiate any kind of transfer, you have to scan your card again and do my biometrics. So it's not like if somebody gets a hold of your card, they're not going to be able to transfer your crypto or steal your crypto just based on that. They're gonna, there's levels of security with this card. But the next thing is I did make a transfer to this Tangem wallet in Bitcoin, and within seconds in the Tangem wallet, it actually showed that transaction as pending. So I could see it right there happening, even though it hadn't confirmed completely. I did see that it was pending. So very big relief on my part. It's always kind of a stressful thing when you're sending to a new wallet. I highly suggest that you send a small transaction before you just ape in and send all of your crypto to a wallet. That way, if there's something, if you've mistyped or miscopied the address, you can get it figured out with just maybe $1 or $2 worth of transaction. The next thing with this is I was scrolling through all of the coins, all of the wallets that I could add to this in the app. And it is just, it's endless. There are all kinds of coins. So definitely has everything that I've ever bought. But yeah, just a lot of support there. Again, with contrasting with the Ledger Nano, with this thing, I was into it about 6 months or 8 months ago, and I could only put 3 or 4 wallets at a time on this thing because the memory just wasn't there. So again, guys, going from your phone that has pretty much endless memory, you can put whatever wallets into this app that you want. With the Nano, You don't really have the memory there. So a lot nicer in that way. Another great thing about this Tangem is that this is the size of a credit card. So you can literally put this in your physical wallet in the back of your pants or in your purse, and you always have it with you. So if you're needing to do anything with crypto while you're out at the grocery store or wherever you might be, you're always going to have this with you. Now, with the 2-card set, you can have one that you put in your wallet and one that you put in your safe at home. So always handy in that way. With a lot of the other hardware wallets, I mean, who's going to carry this thing around everywhere they go? No, you're just not probably practical. This thing can go anywhere that you go with your driver's license and credit cards. So that's also nice. Also, the big thing about cold wallets like this, guys, is the security. So you've got three kind of options. You've got the option to store your crypto on exchanges, centralized exchanges like Coinbase. I do not recommend that because, as we've seen just recently with FTX, if you don't have the seed phrase, if you don't own the keys to your wallet, it's not really your crypto. Sam Bankman-Fried stole a bunch of people's crypto just because they didn't have the keys. So I would suggest you get your crypto off of exchanges like Coinbase, because it's just not, not your keys, not your coins. So the second option is hot wallets like Phantom, MetaMask, Coinbase Wallet, their off-exchange wallet, and several others that are out there. And those are all great, but they're still technically out in cyberspace, right? So they're still, kind of part of the internet. With hardware wallets like this, completely cold wallets, air-gapped from the internet, there is no way that somebody can ever hack into this. They would have to physically steal this card from you, steal your thumbprint, and steal your phone to ever gain access to this kind of thing. So this is just, the security in this is kind of top notch with any cold wallet, really. So I highly suggest you guys really think about getting into something like this, but definitely get your coins off of exchanges. So overall, my impressions of this Tangem wallet are very positive. Actually, the user interface is very easy to get set up with, easy to transfer to, peace of mind seeing it in the app coming in, pending transactions coming in. The amount of coins that it supports is there, and the security is there, guys. So comparatively to my old wallet, I very much prefer this Tangem wallet. Now, I am going to get into, in my next video, I've got another one, guys. I do have this Elapal, and this is a little bit more expensive. This is kind of a device in and of itself. It's got a camera. It's got an LCD display, just kind of its own thing. But like I said, again, guys, the convenience of this is pretty awesome. And the user experience is 20 times better than this old ledger that I've had. So I definitely recommend this. My first impressions are nothing but positive. And it's a very economical thing. So Tangem, compared to something like this was probably a little bit over $200. Tangem comes in at $50 to $60, depending on which set you get, the 2 or the 3 card. So very economical for those of you that maybe don't have a lot of investment into crypto. This is something that's cheap, easy. The security's there. There's no real reason why you wouldn't want to get into something like this. The convenience, everything. So very positive. I have nothing bad to say about that. And if you guys are interested, I do have a referral code that will get you guys 10% off. So I will always leave that in the description of the video. That code is K6KTWX. So again, I will always leave that in the description of my videos from here on out if you guys are interested in getting into the Tangem. And again, I will be doing an unboxing and review of the Lapel Titan in my next video. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any future videos. And as always, please go over and help the animals at Emery Farm Sanctuary. All of their information is in the description. And please send me pictures of your donation so I can get you entered into that raffle. Need to get everybody in before the 30th. That is when I will be doing the actual drawing for that hand-drawn portrait. So make sure you guys get over and help those animals out and send me those pictures. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.